Sunday the 13th of November, college students would receive an alert to say there was an ongoing incident that was underway. What they didn't know was the horrors that would lie at 1122 Kings Road, Moscow. As the day progressed, small snippets of information would circulate the college community, shaking them to the absolute core. Tears would start to be shed as they found out 4 college students were unalived as they slept in their beds, or so they believed. Zana Cornado and Ethan Chapman, a lovely, warm couple, seen the night before at a frat party, were found. 2 best friends in the same room, Maddie Mogden and Kaylee Gonzalez. Kaylee only visiting briefly to go to a party. It shook the world to the core that this could happen. With safety in numbers, safety in your home, it's not supposed to happen like that. Rumours spread like wildfire, but more specifically, the fear in the community was rife. Who could have done this in their small town? Who could have done this to 4 students? Was there a seal and a lifer in the mist? Was there going to be more victims? Who's next? That's what the community were thinking, and continuously overrun by reporters. Consistently. News reporters were all up in their faces, trying to get information. Nobody would talk. And quite rightly so. Internet sleuths. They thought they broke the case on so many occasions, consistently pointing the finger of blame, ruining lives in the process, and still doing it. The 2 surviving roommates have been under the spotlight for the longest time and still very much are, which is so unfair on the pair of them. Then the sleuths started speculating more and putting out wild theories. They still think that they cracked it, with each theory being wilder than the next. Rumours of drugs with Dylan. Maybe it was Dylan's boyfriend that did it because of a picture that circulated on the internet. Then they blamed Murphy's dad, the ex-boyfriend, because of a dozen phone calls that he had missed that night. They didn't know what time that the unalivings had happened, so videos went crazy. It was them, look, we can see them. And then it was ruining their lives and the reputations of the neighbour, Dylan's boyfriends, the roommates, hoodie guy. Need I say any more? Yet still the rumours were rife, and so much more than before. Law enforcement were clever. They kept their cards quite close to their chest, revealing bare bone minimum information to the public, and quite rightly so. Look what the public were already doing with this speculation. They even revealed the wrong year of a white Elantra they were looking for. Well played, law enforcement. At least then that they can't blame absolutely everybody. They had the suspect on video prior with a traffic stop, and then followed him twice while he was travelling to Pennsylvania with his father. And then finally, on the 30th of December, Brian Koberger was arrested in his family's gated home. Many of us would watch the plane descend into Idaho containing him. We would then wait with a bated breath to find out what more evidence would come to light, why he did the atrocities that he has been accused of. As a small child, the probable cause affidavit was then revealed. We would find out that his cell phone had pinged on towers near the property at least 12 times before the unalivings. We would also find out that he had circled the property at around 3 a.m. that morning. And thanks to Zana getting a DoorDash delivery, We would then be given a more of an insight of what timescales of it was that had happened, and we would find out that he had carelessly left a sheath that contained his touch DNA. We would then begin to hear more victim blaming and more victim shaming again because of what Dylan had seen. Speculation surrounding this case is still very rife, and people still like to theorise and spin their own narrative in regards to this. Specifically because of the subpoena to bring Bethany in for an interview, but it's just to remind everybody that she's going to be doing this from her home state in Nevada. The apparent DoorDash driver arrest has nothing to do with this, so speculation in regards to that is harmful too. We won't know about anything that's going on until it goes to court. Even with the 26th of June, it is just for probable cause to see if there's enough evidence to take it to court. And the 22nd of May is a motion to see if we can lift the gag order. However, I really doubt that that will actually happen. Just take a second to remember who victim blaming and shaming does actually hurt. It doesn't just hurt the friends and family or the two surviving roommates, it's also the wider community.